Today, I invite you to embark on a journey to explore the keys to building a character that not only withstands the tests of time, but also inspires those around us. Together, we'll uncover what it truly takes to be the kind of person who leaves an enduring legacy of kindness, honesty, and perseverance. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of building character. It is the process of looking inward and understanding your true self, your strengths, weaknesses, values, beliefs, emotions, and motivations. This deep understanding allows you to navigate life with clarity, make decisions that align with your authentic self, and foster genuine connections with others. At its core, self-awareness is about honesty with oneself, a trait that is both powerful and transformative. Developing self-awareness begins with introspection. Taking time to reflect on your thoughts, actions, and feelings helps uncover patterns and tendencies that shape your behavior. This process requires intentional effort. It's not something that happens by chance, but rather through dedicated practice. For instance, you might spend time journaling about your experiences, emotions, and decisions, exploring the reasons behind your choices and how they align with your values. Journaling is a powerful tool because it allows you to articulate your thoughts, identify recurring themes, and gain clarity on who you are and what matters most to you. Another critical aspect of self-awareness is the ability to recognize and manage your emotions. Emotions are powerful forces that influence your actions and interactions, often without you realizing it. By paying attention to how you feel in various situations, you can learn to understand the triggers behind your emotional responses. For example, if you often feel anger in certain scenarios, delving into the reasons behind that anger can help you uncover deeper beliefs or unresolved issues. This understanding not only helps you manage your emotions, but also enables you to respond to situations thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Self-awareness also involves understanding your values and beliefs, the guiding principles that shape your decisions and define what you stand for. When you are clear about your values, you can make choices that are true to yourself, even in the face of pressure or temptation. For instance, if honesty is a core value, self-awareness will help you recognize when you are tempted to compromise it and give you the strength to uphold it. This alignment between your values and actions is essential for building a strong, consistent character. Feedback from others is another valuable tool in developing self-awareness. Often others can see aspects of our behavior or personality that we might overlook. Seeking constructive feedback from trusted friends, family, or colleagues can provide new perspectives and insights. It's not always easy to hear feedback, especially when it highlights areas for improvement, but embracing it with an open mind is crucial for growth. This process requires humility and a willingness to look beyond your ego, recognizing that personal growth often comes from confronting uncomfortable truths about yourself. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, are also effective in enhancing self-awareness. Mindfulness involves focusing on the present moment without judgment, allowing you to observe your thoughts and feelings as they arise. Through mindfulness, you can cultivate a deeper understanding of your mental and emotional states, gaining the ability to identify and regulate them more effectively. For example, a regular mindfulness practice can help you notice when stress is building up and take proactive steps to manage it before it affects your behavior or relationships. One of the most significant benefits of self-awareness is that it empowers you to take responsibility for your actions. When you understand your motivations and recognize the impact of your behavior on others, you can make conscious choices to act in ways that align with your values. This sense of accountability is a hallmark of strong character. It means owning up to your mistakes, learning from them, and making amends when necessary. Rather than blaming external circumstances or other people, self-aware individuals take charge of their growth and development. Self-awareness enhances your ability to empathize with others. When you understand your own emotions and experiences, you are better equipped to relate to and understand the feelings of those around you. This empathy fosters stronger, more authentic relationships and contributes to a character that is compassionate and kind. People are naturally drawn to individuals who exhibit self-awareness because it signals authenticity and reliability. Self-awareness is not a destination but a lifelong journey. As you grow and evolve, your understanding of yourself will deepen, revealing new layers of insight and self-discovery. It requires constant effort and a commitment to personal growth, but the rewards are immense. A self-aware person is better equipped to face challenges, make wise decisions, and build a character that inspires trust and admiration. In a world that often encourages comparison and conformity, self-awareness is the key to staying true to yourself. It allows you to embrace your unique qualities, celebrate your strengths, and work on your weaknesses without judgment or fear. By cultivating self-awareness, you lay the foundation for a character that is authentic, resilient, and deeply rooted in integrity, a character that not only enriches your own life, but also positively impacts the lives of those around you. Integrity is a vital key to building character. serving as the foundation for trustworthiness, respect, and moral strength. It reflects an unwavering commitment to doing what is right, even when no one is watching or when the circumstances make it difficult. At its core, integrity is about consistency between one's values, words, and actions. It is the embodiment of honesty, accountability, and a steadfast adherence to principles, creating a legacy of reliability and authenticity. Living with integrity begins with a clear understanding of your personal values. These values act as a compass, guiding decisions and actions in everyday life. When you are grounded in your principles, you are less likely to be swayed by external pressures or temporary temptations. For instance, if fairness is a core value, you will strive to ensure that your decisions and behavior reflect impartiality and justice, even in challenging or competitive environments. This consistency not only strengthens your sense of self, but also earns you the respect of those around you. One of the most critical aspects of integrity is honesty. Being truthful in your interactions, whether with yourself or others, is essential to cultivating a character that others can rely on. Honesty does not just mean avoiding lies, it also involves being open about your intentions, admitting when you are wrong, and being willing to face the consequences of your actions. For example, in a professional setting, integrity might manifest as acknowledging a mistake rather than shifting blame to others. While this level of honesty may feel uncomfortable in the moment, it ultimately builds credibility and trust over time. Integrity also involves following through on commitments. When you make a promise or take on a responsibility, living with integrity means honoring that commitment, even when it becomes inconvenient or difficult. This reliability is a hallmark of strong character, demonstrating to others that they can depend on you. Consider a friend who always keeps their word. Such individuals are often cherished and respected because their actions consistently align with their promises. Conversely, failing to uphold commitments can erode trust and damage relationships, emphasizing the importance of integrity in maintaining personal and professional bonds. Another dimension of integrity is accountability. This means taking responsibility for your actions, decisions, and their outcomes. A person of integrity does not shy away from admitting mistakes or accepting criticism. Instead, they use these experiences as opportunities for growth. Accountability fosters humility and self-improvement, qualities that are integral to building character. For example, a leader who openly acknowledges a misstep and works to rectify it earns the respect and trust of their team, setting a powerful example for others to follow. Integrity often requires courage. There will be moments when doing what is right demands standing up to opposition, resisting peer pressure, or making sacrifices. It may mean speaking out against injustice even when it is unpopular, or refusing to compromise your principles for the sake of personal gain. This moral bravery reinforces character, demonstrating that integrity is not about convenience but about conviction. People with integrity inspire others because they prioritize ethics over expediency, showing that it is possible to lead with both strength and compassion. One of the most rewarding aspects of living with integrity is the sense of inner peace it brings. When your actions align with your values, there is no need for pretense or self-deception. This harmony between your inner and outer life fosters confidence and self-respect, allowing you to navigate challenges with clarity and resilience. Integrity eliminates the stress of maintaining falsehoods or living inconsistently, freeing you to focus on meaningful pursuits and relationships. Integrity is also deeply interconnected with trust. Trust is the currency of relationships, whether personal, professional, or societal, and it is built through consistent demonstrations of integrity. When people see that you act with honesty, accountability, and fairness, they are more likely to rely on and respect you. This trust becomes the foundation for strong, enduring connections, allowing you to build a network of supportive and trustworthy relationships. While integrity is often tested in significant moments, it is equally demonstrated in everyday actions. The way you treat others, whether they are family, colleagues, or strangers, reflects your commitment to integrity. Small acts of kindness, fairness, and honesty collectively shape your character over time. For instance, choosing not to cut corners on a project, even when no one would notice, is an example of integrity in action. These seemingly minor decisions contribute to a larger pattern of ethical behavior that defines who you are. Building and maintaining integrity is a lifelong journey. It requires vigilance, self-reflection, and a willingness to course correct when necessary. Temptations and challenges will arise, but each decision to uphold your values strengthens your character. Over time, integrity becomes not just a choice, but a habit, a defining feature of who you are and how you interact with the world. In a world where compromises and shortcuts often seem easier, living with integrity sets you apart. It allows you to stand tall in your convictions, earn the respect of others, and cultivate a life of purpose and meaning. Integrity is not just a trait, it is a way of life, one that shapes not only your character but also the legacy you leave behind. Resilience is an essential element in building character, embodying the ability to adapt, recover, and thrive in the face of challenges and adversity. It is not merely about enduring difficulties, but about growing stronger because of them. Resilience shapes who we are by revealing our inner strength, teaching us valuable lessons, and preparing us to face future trials with greater confidence and competence. At its core, resilience begins with a mindset. How we perceive setbacks and failures plays a significant role in how we respond to them. Resilient individuals view obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities to learn and grow. They understand that setbacks are a natural part of life and that failure is often a stepping stone to success. This perspective helps to reframe difficulties in a way that encourages persistence and creativity, allowing us to approach problems with a solution-oriented attitude. Resilience is closely tied to self-awareness and emotional regulation. Life's challenges often evoke strong emotions, such as frustration, sadness, or anger. Resilient people acknowledge these feelings without being overwhelmed by them. Instead, they focus on managing their emotions in a healthy way, which enables them to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. For example, when faced with rejection, a resilient individual might allow themselves to feel disappointed, but then channel that energy into improving their skills or seeking new opportunities. One of the defining traits of resilience is adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances can change rapidly, often in ways beyond our control. Resilient individuals accept this reality and remain flexible in their approach. They are willing to adjust their goals, strategies, or expectations when necessary, recognizing that adaptability is not a sign of weakness, but a hallmark of strength. This ability to pivot in response to change ensures that setbacks do not derail progress, but instead become opportunities to explore new paths. A strong support system is another critical component of resilience. While resilience is often seen as an individual trait, it is significantly bolstered by connections with others. Friends, family, mentors, and colleagues provide emotional support, practical advice, and encouragement during tough times. Sharing struggles with trusted individuals helps to lighten the emotional burden, offering a sense of solidarity and reminding us that we are not alone in our challenges. Building and nurturing these relationships is a proactive step toward fostering resilience, as they provide a safety net during moments of crisis. Resilience also thrives on a sense of purpose. When individuals are guided by a clear purpose or set of goals, they are better equipped to endure difficulties. Purpose provides motivation and direction, giving people a reason to persevere even when the going gets tough. For instance, someone who is deeply committed to a career, a family, or a cause they care about will find it easier to push through obstacles because their efforts are tied to something meaningful. Purpose serves as an anchor, helping individuals stay focused and resilient in the face of adversity. Another hallmark of resilience is the ability to learn from adversity. Each challenge carries within it a lesson, and resilient individuals take the time to reflect on these experiences to extract valuable insights. They ask themselves questions like, what could I have done differently? What did this situation teach me about myself or others? How can I use this experience to improve? This reflective process transforms setbacks into opportunities for growth, allowing individuals to emerge from challenges not only stronger but also wiser. Resilience is also rooted in a proactive approach to self-care. Physical and mental well-being are foundational to enduring and overcoming challenges. Resilient people prioritize their health, understanding that a strong body and a clear mind are essential for navigating difficult situations. This might involve regular exercise, maintaining a balanced diet, getting adequate sleep, or practicing mindfulness and relaxation techniques. By taking care of themselves, resilient individuals ensure they have the energy and focus needed to tackle life's hurdles. Optimism plays a significant role in resilience as well. Resilient individuals are not blind to difficulties, but they maintain a belief in their ability to overcome them and a conviction that better times lie ahead. This optimistic outlook fuels determination and fosters a sense of hope, which is crucial for persevering through challenging times. Optimism also encourages individuals to seek solutions and take action, rather than feeling defeated by circumstances. Building resilience is a lifelong process. It is not a fixed trait, but a set of skills and attitudes that can be cultivated through practice and experience. Each challenge faced and overcome contributes to a stronger foundation of resilience, preparing individuals for future adversities. While no one seeks out hardship, those who embrace the lessons it offers often discover that they are capable of far more than they initially believed. Resilience ultimately shapes character by reinforcing qualities such as courage, perseverance, adaptability, and humility. It reminds us that while life may be unpredictable, our ability to rise above challenges is within our control. Through resilience, we not only navigate life's difficulties, but also emerge from them as stronger, more capable, and more compassionate individuals. It is through this process that character is built, reflecting the depth of our strength and the richness of our experiences. Empathy is a cornerstone of strong character, enabling individuals to connect deeply with others by understanding and sharing their feelings. It is not merely a trait, but a skill that fosters meaningful relationships, promotes compassion, and enhances our ability to navigate social dynamics with kindness and integrity. Developing empathy transforms the way we interact with the world, shaping our character and enriching the lives of those around us. At its essence, empathy begins with listening, truly listening. This goes beyond hearing words. It involves tuning in to the emotions and intentions behind those words. When we listen with empathy, we set aside our judgments and preconceived notions, allowing ourselves to be fully present in the moment. This presence communicates respect and validation, creating an environment where others feel safe to share their experiences and emotions. For example, when a friend confides in us about a difficult situation, listening attentively without interrupting or offering unsolicited advice shows that we value their perspective and are willing to understand their feelings. Empathy also requires the ability to put ourselves in another person's shoes, imagining their experiences and emotions as if they were our own. This imaginative act fosters a deeper connection, allowing us to grasp the complexities of their situation. For instance, when someone faces a loss, imagining the pain they might feel helps us respond with sensitivity and care. This perspective taking goes beyond sympathy, which is merely acknowledging another's distress, and moves into actively understanding and sharing their emotional experience. Compassionate action is often a natural outcome of empathy. When we truly understand another's pain, it inspires us to help alleviate it. This might involve offering support, providing a listening ear, or simply being present during a difficult time. Empathy motivates us to act not out of obligation, but out of genuine concern for another's well-being. Consider a colleague who is struggling with a heavy workload. Empathizing with their stress might lead us to offer assistance or advocate for shared responsibilities, demonstrating that their struggles matter to us. Empathy is also a powerful tool for resolving conflicts and fostering harmony in relationships. Disagreements often arise from misunderstandings or a failure to see the other person's perspective. By approaching conflicts with empathy, we create space for open and constructive dialogue. Instead of focusing solely on our own viewpoint, we seek to understand the feelings and motivations behind the other person's actions or words. This approach not only de-escalates tension, but also paves the way for collaborative solutions that respect everyone's needs and concerns. In a diverse world, empathy is essential for bridging differences and fostering inclusivity. It allows us to appreciate the unique experiences, cultures, and perspectives of others, promoting mutual respect and understanding. For example, empathizing with someone from a different cultural background helps us recognize the challenges they may face and the richness they bring to our shared experiences. This openness fosters a sense of unity and belonging, even in the face of diversity. Empathy also plays a crucial role in leadership and decision-making. Leaders who practice empathy are better equipped to understand the needs and concerns of their team members, enabling them to make decisions that are fair, inclusive, and supportive. Empathetic leaders inspire trust and loyalty as their actions consistently demonstrate care and consideration for others. For instance, a manager who takes the time to understand the challenges faced by their employees can implement policies or practices that address those needs, creating a positive and productive work environment. Moreover, empathy contributes to personal growth and self-awareness. By understanding the emotions and perspectives of others, we gain insight into our own biases, assumptions, and behavior. This reflection fosters humility and a willingness to improve, strengthening our character over time. For example, recognizing how our words or actions impact others encourages us to communicate more thoughtfully and act with greater sensitivity. Practicing empathy requires patience and intentionality. In a fast-paced world, it is easy to overlook the emotions of others or dismiss their struggles as insignificant. Cultivating empathy involves slowing down, paying attention, and making a conscious effort to connect with others on a deeper level. Small acts, such as asking meaningful questions, observing nonverbal cues, and showing genuine interest in someone's experiences, can significantly enhance our empathetic abilities. Empathy is not without its challenges. It can be emotionally taxing, especially when we are exposed to the suffering of others. However, developing healthy boundaries ensures that our empathy remains sustainable and constructive. Boundaries allow us to offer support without becoming overwhelmed, preserving our emotional well-being while continuing to be present for others. Empathy enriches our lives by fostering connections, deepening relationships, and shaping us into more compassionate and understanding individuals. It teaches us that while our experiences may differ, our shared humanity binds us together. Empathy is a choice, a deliberate decision to care, to understand, and to act with kindness. By cultivating empathy, we not only strengthen our character, but also contribute to a more compassionate and connected world. Integrity is one of the most vital elements in building strong character, representing the alignment between one's values, words, and actions. It is the foundation of trust, respect, and authenticity, serving as a moral compass that guides individuals in their personal and professional lives. When a person embodies integrity, they demonstrate consistency, honesty, and a commitment to doing what is right, even when faced with challenges or temptations. At the heart of integrity lies honesty. Being truthful in all dealings, whether with oneself or others, reflects a deep respect for the value of trust. Honesty requires transparency and a willingness to confront difficult truths, even when it is uncomfortable. For example, admitting to a mistake at work instead of deflecting blame demonstrates integrity. This honesty not only upholds one's moral standards, but also fosters a culture of accountability and trust among peers, colleagues, and communities. Integrity also involves living in accordance with one's principles. It is easy to uphold values in favorable circumstances, but true integrity is tested when adhering to those values is inconvenient or challenging. For instance, a student who refuses to cheat on an exam, even when others are doing so, and the risk of being caught is low, exemplifies integrity. Their actions align with their belief in fairness and personal accountability, highlighting the strength of their character. A significant aspect of integrity is reliability. People with integrity can be counted on to fulfill their commitments and keep their promises. This consistency strengthens relationships and establishes a reputation for dependability. Consider a leader who makes a commitment to their team to address a workplace issue. Following through on that promise demonstrates integrity, showing the team that their concerns are taken seriously and that their leader is trustworthy. Reliability builds confidence and ensures that relationships are built on a solid foundation of mutual respect. Courage is another essential component of integrity. Upholding ethical principles often requires standing up for what is right, even in the face of opposition or potential personal loss. Speaking out against injustice, refusing to participate in unethical practices, or advocating for fairness despite resistance requires a level of moral bravery. For example, a whistleblower who exposes wrongdoing in an organization does so at significant personal risk, but their actions reflect a commitment to integrity and the greater good. Integrity is also about self-awareness and accountability. Individuals with integrity are willing to examine their actions, admit their mistakes, and learn from them. They recognize that perfection is unattainable and that growth comes from acknowledging areas of improvement. For instance, a manager who apologizes for an unfair decision and takes steps to rectify it demonstrates accountability and integrity. This behavior not only earns respect, but also sets a positive example for others to follow. Authenticity is a hallmark of integrity, as it requires individuals to be true to themselves. This means resisting the urge to conform to societal expectations or pressures that conflict with one's values. Being authentic involves expressing thoughts, beliefs, and emotions honestly, even if they differ from those of others. For instance, an artist who creates work that reflects their true vision, rather than pandering to popular trends, displays authenticity and integrity. This genuineness inspires others to embrace their individuality and live with honesty. Integrity also extends to how we treat others. It encompasses fairness, respect, and empathy, ensuring that our actions do not harm or exploit others. Treating people with dignity, regardless of their background or circumstances, reflects a commitment to ethical behavior. For example, a business owner who prioritizes fair wages and safe working conditions for employees demonstrates integrity by valuing people over profit. Such actions cultivate goodwill and loyalty, reinforcing the importance of ethical practices in building strong relationships. The impact of integrity on character development is profound. It shapes the way we perceive ourselves and the world around us, fostering a sense of purpose and fulfillment. When we act with integrity, we align our behavior with our values, creating a sense of harmony and self-respect. This alignment builds confidence and inner strength, empowering us to face challenges with resilience and grace. Integrity is not a one-time decision, but a continuous practice. It requires vigilance, reflection, and a commitment to growth. Life often presents situations where the path of least resistance conflicts with ethical principles, but choosing integrity reinforces our character and strengthens our moral resolve. For instance, declining to take shortcuts in achieving success, even when the alternative seems easier, ensures that accomplishments are earned through genuine effort and hard work. The influence of integrity extends beyond the individual, creating ripples that affect families, communities, and organizations. When leaders, educators, and role models demonstrate integrity, they inspire others to uphold similar values. This collective commitment to ethical behavior fosters trust, cooperation, and progress in society. Integrity, therefore, is not just a personal virtue, but a catalyst for positive change on a broader scale. Integrity defines who we are at our core. It is the glue that holds our values together, guiding our decisions and actions. By prioritizing integrity, we not only cultivate strong character, but also contribute to a world where honesty, fairness, and respect prevail. Living with integrity is a choice, a deliberate commitment to honor our principles and build a legacy of trust and authenticity that endures over time. Resilience is the ability to adapt, recover, and thrive in the face of adversity. It is a defining quality of strong character, enabling individuals to navigate challenges with courage and determination. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but about confronting them head-on and emerging stronger on the other side. This attribute plays a critical role in personal growth as it shapes how we respond to setbacks, learn from failures, and move forward with renewed purpose. Resilience begins with a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities for growth. Life is inherently unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable, but resilient individuals view these obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as chances to learn and improve. For example, an entrepreneur whose business venture faces early failures might analyze what went wrong, adapt their approach, and persist in their efforts. This mindset reframes adversity, transforming it from a source of discouragement into a stepping stone toward success. Emotional regulation is a key aspect of resilience. Difficult situations often bring intense emotions such as frustration, fear, or sadness, which can cloud judgment and hinder decision-making. Resilient individuals develop the ability to manage these emotions constructively, maintaining composure even in the face of stress. This emotional balance allows them to approach problems with clarity and focus. For instance, a student who receives a disappointing exam result might feel disheartened initially, but through resilience, they channel their emotions into identifying areas for improvement and creating a study plan for the next attempt. Resilience also involves a sense of self-efficacy, the belief in one's ability to influence outcomes and affect change. This confidence empowers individuals to take proactive steps toward resolving challenges rather than succumbing to helplessness. When faced with difficulties, resilient people draw on their strengths, skills, and resources to navigate the situation. For example, an athlete recovering from an injury might set realistic goals for their rehabilitation, actively participate in therapy, and maintain a positive attitude throughout the process. This proactive approach not only aids recovery, but also reinforces their belief in their capacity to overcome adversity. Support systems play a vital role in fostering resilience. While resilience is often seen as an individual trait, it is also shaped by the connections and relationships we cultivate. Family, friends, mentors, and colleagues provide emotional support, encouragement, and guidance during tough times. Resilient individuals recognize the value of seeking help when needed and are not afraid to lean on others for strength. For instance, someone dealing with grief might find solace in sharing their feelings with trusted loved ones or seeking professional counseling. These interactions provide a sense of community and remind individuals that they are not alone in their struggles. Adaptability is another hallmark of resilience. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to adjust to new circumstances is crucial. Resilient individuals are open to change and willing to revise their plans when necessary. This flexibility allows them to stay focused on their goals while navigating shifting circumstances. For example, a professional facing unexpected job loss might explore new career paths, acquire additional skills, or embrace opportunities in different industries. Their willingness to adapt ensures that they remain resilient in the face of uncertainty. A growth-oriented perspective is central to resilience. This outlook emphasizes the importance of learning from experiences, both positive and negative. Resilient individuals view failures and setbacks as valuable lessons that contribute to their personal and professional development. They reflect on what went wrong, identify areas for improvement, and implement changes to avoid repeating mistakes. For instance, a writer whose manuscript is rejected by publishers might revise their work, seek constructive feedback, and continue submitting it with persistence. This commitment to growth transforms failure into a source of strength. Resilience also requires patience and perseverance. Overcoming challenges often takes time, and the path to success is rarely linear. Resilient individuals understand that setbacks are part of the journey and remain steadfast in their efforts, even when progress seems slow. For example, someone pursuing a fitness goal might face plateaus in their training but continues to show up consistently, trusting that their dedication will eventually yield results. This perseverance builds character and demonstrates the value of persistence in achieving long-term goals. Resilience fosters hope and optimism, which are essential for maintaining motivation and focus during difficult times. Resilient individuals maintain a positive outlook, believing that challenges can be overcome and that better days lie ahead. This hope inspires them to keep striving even in the face of uncertainty. For instance, a community rebuilding after a natural disaster might draw strength from their shared vision of recovery and a better future. This collective hope fuels their efforts and reinforces their resilience. Resilience is about more than just bouncing back from adversity, it is about bouncing forward. It empowers individuals to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable with each challenge they face. By embracing difficulties, regulating emotions, seeking support, adapting to change, and maintaining a growth-oriented perspective, resilience transforms setbacks into opportunities for personal and collective growth. This quality not only strengthens character but also equips individuals to navigate the complexities of life with grace and determination, ensuring that they can rise above adversity and achieve their fullest potential.